Welcome back to another episode of Emmy Kitchen Cooking Channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make the Japanese Hamburg recipe. As you can probably guess from the word, it's derived from hamburger, and it's basically just serving the hamburger patty on its own. And it's quite a popular Japanese Western style dish, very popular especially with the kids. The good thing is it's not that hard to make and tastes great in a bento for the next day as well. I always start with my onions first. I just diced it up and I've got some butter in the pan, and I'm just going to slowly on a low heat let that caramelize. Then usually pop it in the tray and put it in the fridge for it to cool down. Once the onions have cooled down, it's time to start making your patty. I'm just starting here by mixing my punctured breadcrumbs with some milk. This helps to keep the mixture together and prevents it from crumbling away into little mince pieces. There's lots and lots of different ways that you can serve your hamburg, sometimes with like a cream sauce or a demi-glaze sauce, sometimes with some grated radish as well, goes really well together. You can use this base recipe for any type of sauce that you plan to make it with. Basically just add everything together into a big bowl and get kneading. In our household, hamburg making is a two-person job. I'm kneading the dough, so I need someone with clean hands to do the salt and pepper for me. Once everything's incorporated, I usually like to lay it evenly as I can within the bowl, and then I'll divide it into 8 sections. When you're shaping the patty for the hamburg, it's really important to kind of have this throwing motion from hand to hand. This supposedly helps to remove any trapped air that might be within your hamburg patty. Again, you may have noticed this part of the hamburg making is also a two-person job at our house. I'll be molding and making sure the patties are ready to go, and he's just helping me get the brown color and nice caramelization on the hamburg patties. I'm really just trying to get a bit of that brown caramelization color on the patty, not to cook it through. Once you've got the color, you can move it over to an oven-safe dish. We've lined it with a bit of baking paper just because it makes cleaning up the dishes a bit easier later on. If you're feeling extra gourmet, you can also put a little bit of cheese inside the hamburg patty as well. I've used the 500-gram packet of the beef mince today, which will make 8 portions. For us, that's usually 4 servings, because we like to usually eat 2 at once a week. They taste great reheated for the next day's lunchbox anyway. And now it's just time to pop them into the oven. I usually put them in for about 15 minutes or so until it's cooked. In the 15 or 20 minutes or so time that you have while waiting for the hamburg to cook is perfect timing to put together a quick salad or a side dish. I sometimes serve the hamburg together with rice, but today I've decided to do something a little bit different, and I'm going for a pasta salad instead. I do like to make pasta salad quite frequently. I often use the Japanese mayonnaise and a bit of seeded mustard to make the salad, but today I've decided to do things again a little bit differently, and I'll be making a pesto pasta salad instead. While I'm waiting for the water to boil to make my pasta salad, I've decided to whip up a very quick and easy sauce to serve the hamburg with. This is like a quick and easy cheater way to make a so-called demi-glaze sauce. Traditionally, to make a demi-glace sauce, you would need to reduce some kind of the stock with red wine and let that caramelize into a syrup-like consistency. But honestly, today it's a work night and I don't have time to do that for a sauce. All I've done here is put together some sugar, tomato sauce, Worcestershire sauce and a bit of butter together. I literally keep Worcestershire sauce in my kitchen cupboard just to make this kind of sauce, as well as to help me cook yakisoba as well. That's a Japanese stir-fried noodle recipe as well. Now my pasta for the pasta salad is finally cooked. All you need to do is cool off your pasta with some cold water, and I'm just going to toss that together with some salt, some pepper, Japanese Kewpie mayonnaise and some pesto paste as well. Any vegetable that you like to put in a salad would go well in a pasta salad as well. I personally like to put in some sun-dried tomatoes, especially if I'm using pesto as my base. I find the small bocconcini cheese balls also go really well as well. Now the hamburgers have been in the oven for about 20 minutes now. To check if it's cooked, you just want to poke it with a chopstick and see the color of the juices that start flowing out. If it's clear like the one I've got here, you know it's cooked. If the water still looks a bit murky, then it's not cooked fully through. Okay, and finally it's time to start dishing up. I'm feeling fancy. I reckon we can have 2 Hamburg patties each. And time for my so-called demi-glace sauce. How good does that look? And there you have it. That's a pesto pasta salad and Hamburg dinner, already on a weeknight dinner in under 30 minutes. I've also included the recipe here for the hamburgs for you. Thank you so much again for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Feel free to let me know in the comment section if there's any future recipes that you would like to see. Thank you.